Welcome to another interesting edition of Affair Films. My name is Olowogbowo. Today, I witnessed one of Lagos' oldest culture, the Fanti Carnival. I had fun like I never experienced before. It was colorful and energetic. As you already know, this channel is dedicated to celebrating African culture and uniqueness and the extraordinary people. I want to redefine the narrative, inspire Africans, and share our untold stories to the world. The Lagos Fanti Carnival, also known as the Careta Carnival, traces its roots back to 1890. It was initiated by Afro-Brazilian returnees of Yoruba descent who settled in Lagos Island, particularly in the Brazilian quarters, also known as Popo Aguda. These returnees brought cultural elements from Brazil and Cuba, blending them with Nigerian traditions to create a unique carnival experience. The term Fanti is derived from the Portuguese word fantasia, meaning masquerade or costume, highlighting the event's emphasis on elaborate attire and performance.
Okoo Faji. You can hear the name of the community. Okoo Faji. Making their way in. Okoo Faji. Okoo
The Fanti Carnival took place on Easter Sunday, April 20th, 2025, bringing together 7 vibrant communities in Lagos State.
Clear the way for the Isale Eko Carnival Association, our very first community making their way into the venue today. They are clad in green and white.
These communities are Isale Eko, Olowogbowo, joined by Surulere, Okoo Faji, Lafiaji, Oke Popo, Epetedo, and Brazilian Campos. Each community showcased its unique cultural expressions through music, dance, and elaborate costumes, turning the streets of Lagos into a living canvas of Afro-Brazilian heritage. The event featured the renowned DJ Spinner, who energized the crowd with his electrifying performance. Notably, actor and politician Desmond Elliot participated, representing Surulere community. Also present was Kolumi Nubi, a Nigerian content creator who drove solo from London to Lagos in Epetedo 107, completing a 10-kilometer journey. Afro-Brazilian returnees, known as the Aguda, had a big impact on Lagos's culture in many ways beyond just festivals. Here is overview. Architecture. The Aguda brought Brazilian-style architecture to Lagos, especially in the Brazilian quarters, also known as the Popo Aguda. They built houses with stucco walls, arched windows, and fancy balconies, mixing European and African style. Famous examples were the now demolished Olowogbowo and the Waterhouse. These buildings gave Lagos a unique look. 2. In language and names. Many of the returnees kept their Portuguese last names like Da Silva, Cardoso, Da Rocha, Martins, Pereira. These names are still common in Lagos today and show the lasting connection between Nigeria and Brazil. Of course, in the festivals. As mentioned earlier, the Aguda also introduced colorful festivals. The most famous is the Fanti Carnival, which takes place during Easter and Christmas in the Brazilian quarters. It features bright costumes, music, and dancing, much like carnivals in Rio de Janeiro. It is a lively celebration of Afro-Brazilian culture and community. Also, in the food, the Aguda brought new dishes too, like mokaka de piche, that is fish stew, arroz dos, rice pudding, feijão de coco, that is black beans with coconut milk. Also in music, although this is locally adopted, the Afro-Brazilian Agedgo music is the adopted local music in the Brazilian quarters, Popo Aguda. Agedgo music has its origin in Ondo State, in the southwestern part of Nigeria. This music originally originated from the Ilaje people in the riverine area of Ondo State, who were predominantly fishermen and women that create waterside settlement to enable them to practice their fishing trade. In times past, Afro-Brazilian descendants would go to the seaside in Lagos as a form of relaxation and to listen to the Agedgo music, which they eventually brought back to the Brazilian quarters, Popo Aguda, in Lagos Island, where it was eventually adopted by the Afro-Brazilians as part of extension to the community at large. The Brazilian quarters, Popo Aguda, in Lagos Island, Lagos State, is one of the few places in Nigeria where the Agedgo music is still very much alive today because it's backed by local legends. Some of the Afro-Brazilian Agedgo musicians in the Brazilian quarter, Popo Aguda, were Santos, Odaramiji, Pereira, Taye, Jim, Serrano, Yinka, and we have Tutu Lawson. The carnival was held at the Remembrance Arcade. The Remembrance Arcade, situated within Tafawa Balewa Square in Lagos Island, is a solemn memorial honoring Nigerian soldiers who lost their lives in World War I, World War II, and the Nigerian Civil War. It serves as a focal point for the annual Armed Forces Remembrance Day, held on January 15, where wreaths are laid in tribute to the fallen heroes. Today, TBS stands as a monument to Nigeria's journey to nationwide, making it a fitting venue for a celebration that honors cultural heritage and unity.
1, 2, 3.
The Lagos Fanti Carnival is more than a festival. It is a vibrant expression of history, culture, and community spirit. As we look forward to future celebrations, let's continue to honor and share our rich heritage. The Lagos State Government, the host of the event, has expressed commitment to preserving and promoting the Fanti Carnival. The governor promised that the 2026 edition will be even more spectacular, aiming to attract larger audience and further celebrate the rich tapestry of Lagos cultural heritage.
Wonderful Fanti Carnival. We'll see you next year, bigger, better, and bolder than this one.
Welcome back, and this is still Afro Films. And please don't forget, if you have not already done so, subscribe for more inspiring content. Like and share to spread the beauty of African cultures. I hope that you have enjoyed every bit of this episode, and please do not forget, subscribe, like, and share for more interesting episodes. See you in the next one.